I don't even know where to start, guys. This story is the most gruesome story I've ever heard of in history. And this is something that it just bugs my mind. Ever since I heard the story, it's been on my mind. So today we're talking about friendship betrayal. Because if you think that your friends stole your earphones, wada, that's not even that bad. Because someone got murdered by their own friend out there. Literally. Today's story is about Shanquella Jackson. Shanquella Jackson was a 25-year-old African American lady, and she lived in North California. She lived there with her mom. I don't know who else she was living there with, but she was a 25-year-old lady with two businesses. One was a hair braiding business, and then the other one was a clothing line business. So Shanquella, Shanquella and her 6 friends decided to go on a birthday celebration in Cabo, Mexico, which is located in Mexico. They decided to go there, and initially they were 6, but then at the end they were supposed to be 7, but then apparently this ends up in tragedy because one of them came back as a dead body, as a corpse, right? So people who are involved in this story are 7. We're gonna start with Shanquella Robinson, Dejanay Jackson, Nazir Wiggins, Winter Donovan, Malik Patrick, Khalil Cook, and Alisa Haiti. I'm not sure how to pronounce the last person's surname, but I think that's how it goes. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Okay, so what happened was that on the 28th of October 2022, these friends decided to go to Mexico. They all boarded, they all went there, arrived there, it was all nice. Shanquella Jackson left home and she told her mom that, hey mom, I'm just gonna go to Cabo, Mexico with my friends, and it's just gonna be a birthday trip, and then we're gonna come back. It's not gonna be a long thing, it's not gonna be a very long thing. Which her mom was like, okay, no problem, yeah, you can go there. Not knowing that actually it was her last time seeing her child. She didn't know that this was her last day speaking to her child. So Shanquella Jackson was all excited, told her mom, and remember, it's 7 people going there. No one posted, no one decided to say anything to anyone. They didn't tell anyone else. Suspicious to me. This is suspicious. Okay guys, so my neighbors is trying to build a pool, so if you hear some noises in the background, please just bear with me because I have to just do this video. Shanquella was excited to go to Mexico because she didn't know that she was walking into a death trap, literally placed by her friends. She didn't know that. That's why she was excited. That's why she told everyone. And can you imagine, in this generation, everyone posts, everyone has like a story on Instagram every single day telling us what they're doing in their lives. But these friends, they didn't even post. Like, who's not excited to get out of the country? I don't know one. So I don't know why they didn't post, why they didn't tell anyone else that they were going to Mexico to celebrate a birthday, because that's like a very amazing thing to do. Like, people, you are privileged to have that, so somehow it's like a human psychosis. You want to show off, you want to show everyone that, okay, you got the chance to do this, then why not, on the first day, the day that they arrived, the day that they all arrived, Shanquella wasn't in the room where everyone else was, and she was taking a video, she was recording a video. There's a video circulating where Shanquella herself was recording a video looking for her friends around the apartment where they were settled in. And then when she entered the room where everyone else was, the room suddenly got silent, the room got awkward. And then the other person who was standing wearing a blue dress, she kind of changed the topic, but it was very awkward. Why would you change the topic just because someone else came in, It was very awkward. And then the next morning, Dejanay Jackson, her friend, attacked her. She physically attacked her and Shanquella, at the time, she was naked. No one really knows why Shanquella was naked. Was she about to go to the bathroom? Does she sleep naked? Was she told to be naked? I do not know. No one really knows. But then she was naked. She was physically attacked while she was naked. And also, one of her male friends who was also with them was taking a video, recording the whole video. Maybe he was recording it so that he can post it in the media and humiliate her. We don't really know why he was recording. Khalil Cook was like, Shanquella, can't you just at least fight back? Khalil Cook, tell me this. Firstly, yeah, you can't fight back. Obviously, that's like, you can't fight back because you are in shock. You are naked. These people that are fighting you are your friends. These are the people that are supposed to protect you. These are the people that you took a flight with. These are the people that you came to celebrate with. You came to have a happy time with them, and then now they're taking you. Obviously, you're in shock. You don't know what to do, and you're in a foreign country. You are not even prepared for a fight. You're not even prepared to have that kind of activity with your friends, you know. When she was asked, can't you at least fight back, she was like in the background, no. She already gave up. She was also probably stunned and confused to why are her friends doing this. 15 minutes later, after her beating, Shanquella was declared dead, right? And one of the friends called Shanquella's mom and told her that Shanquella might have gotten alcohol poisoning. Okay, Shanquella might have gotten alcohol poisoning. As a mom, you don't really think much of it because you know that alcohol poisoning is like it happens. But I do not know why she didn't say, can I see her? Can I FaceTime her? Can I just talk to her? Because even if you are alcohol poisoned, you can still talk. So I feel like she could have done that, but you know, some other things are not really important because she's gone right now. I can't say she could have. There was a maid, Lucy the maid. There was a maid. So when this maid who was doing the room service, Lucy the maid, noticed that Shanquella was stiff and cold. That's her exact words. She told the friends that, hey, something is wrong with your friend because she's stiff and cold. That's her exact words. They called again and told her mom that Shanquella's situation has gotten worse, but they've called for medical help and they're going to continue talking to her. They're going to continue letting her know what's happening with her daughter. So Shanquella's mom, I don't know at this point what she did because it's not really being said what the mom did. So from the friends, Shanquella's mom wasn't really, obviously still not thinking much because, okay, she's with her friends. What more could go wrong? And it's not like two friends, it's like a bunch of friends. So if her situation is getting worse, at least she has someone who's looking after her, not knowing that actually her child is gone, her child is dead, you know. Yeah, so her mom all the way in US, she was still expecting that, yeah, her situation of alcohol poisoning has gotten worse, but it's not gonna be that bad, right? It's not gonna be that bad. So the maid, Lucy the maid, she didn't call the police. She didn't tell the other staff members that there might be a dead body in the room. She didn't even tell anyone. You see, that just tells a lot about this Cabo hotel. That just tells a lot about this Cabo resort. Because if you're a maid, if you work at a certain property, you know better than to get involved in certain situations. Because you know that if you get involved in these type of situations, obviously you might lose a job, then you might get murdered as well. Who knows? I'm just saying. But you might get like some negative outcomes out of this. So she didn't do anything. After Shanquella was murdered, she came forward 2 to 3 weeks after Shanquella was murdered. That's how we know that she saw the dead body, right? And the maid said that Shanquella was dressed. Remember, earlier on, I told you that Shanquella was naked when she got physically attacked. She was dressed. So her friends dressed her dead body. How do you do that? Even if it was a mistake, Dejane, how do you kill your friend and then dress her up? Like, are you not feeling scared at this point? Are you not feeling bad? I don't feel, oh my God, I do not know what kind of friends these are. I do not know. Shanquella's body was now dressed, and then they packed her luggage. They packed Shanquella's luggage, took it back to her mom. They still stuck on the story that Shanquella was alcohol poisoned. They didn't say where she was, but they brought her luggage. So when they came home, bought the luggage, the bags, and Shanquella's stuff, they left Shanquella's dead body in Mexico. Who does that? Who does that? No one told the mom that, hey, stop expecting your child to come back because she's gone. No one said anything. They all stuck to the story that Shanquella was alcohol poisoned. Fine. Now they found out that actually Shanquella was normal. Obviously, the parents were devastated. It was like terrible news for them. It was very scary for them that, oh, okay, my child went to Mexico and less than 24 hours later, she's gone. She's no more. All right. Now, I believe that the friends decided to come back to the USA just because they were trying to avoid the Mexican jail. They're trying to avoid the Mexican law because I'm sure that's a lot more harsher than the USA government. So at this point, no one is arrested. None of the friends are arrested at this point, meaning that the story is still gonna go on, meaning that a lot is going to be discovered from the story, and I'm gonna come back to you guys and tell you the new updates and tell you what's happening, what's the new discoveries, and what's happening. And the fact that Shanquella's friends did this and then left her like an animal in another country just took interest to the media and the journalists. So now the whole world is trying to understand why these friends did this in the first place. Because the friends lied. They came back and lied that, hey, Shanquella was alcohol poisoned. That was a lie. So number one, they should be arrested because there was obstruction to justice. Because when the autopsy came back, it said that Shanquella had a broken neck. Number two, she had bruises. Number three, she also had atlas luxation. So atlas luxation is when the first two bones of the spinal cord are broken due to physical injuries. So if she was alcohol poisoned, how do you break your neck? How do you get bruises? Okay, but let's say that she fell somewhere. She was gonna have like a single individual bruise, but no, she had multiple bruises, meaning that something happened to her. We're not gonna ignore that. Something actually happened to her. So now that the whole world is trying to find out the truth of what actually happened, I believe that the truth is gonna come out, and also the media is also gonna help solve this case, this mystery case, because one of the friends, if not all of them, murdered Shanquella Robinson. She was murdered. Like, we're not gonna ignore that. Okay, but what I want to bring the attention to is that in this case we have two governments. The Mexican government and the USA government. So these two governments should work together, or one of the government should be humble enough to listen to the law of the other country, because for them to even solve this case, they should be in the same state of mind, if that's what you want to call it. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna put my lashes on and my wing liner, and then I'm gonna come back. Okay, I'm back, and this is the natural look for the day. So I would like to know what you guys think about the story, whether you guys think that this story is gonna be solved anytime soon, or if anyone's gonna go to jail anytime soon. And I am so looking forward for this mystery case to be solved and those crimes to stop, because this is not the way to go. I do not want my kids to even go all through this. I don't want to be a mom because of all these crimes. Actually, that's one of the reasons. If you guys are looking forward for this case to be solved as well, please subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification button so that you get notified every time I post a new video about this, because I think the next video about this story is going to be 2 days from now. So stay subscribed. Don't say I didn't tell you. And I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.